Mike Killian is a world-famous aviation and spaceflight photographer, and when he fulfilled a client's brief to photograph their P-40 air-to-air, he bolted on a head-mounted camera to catch the results.
So when I am shooting air-to-air, I prefer to use a mid-range lens. A 24 to 105 millimeter lens is my workhorse. Normally the planes are pretty close, so I don't really need telephoto, and you don't want to use telephoto when you're flying anyway, because you're being thrown around, you're bouncing around. It's very rarely an actual smooth flight, so the more zoom you're looking through, the bouncier that frame is going to be and more difficult the shot is. Having a mid-range lens is not very heavy, so the less weight I have to hold under G, the better. Race pilot Tom Richard, he's also a warbird instructor pilot and an airshow pilot who travels all over the country every year. And the P-40, named Jackie C2, is based at the American Air Power Museum in New York. Sometimes he brings the plane down to Florida. One day he gave me a call and asked me if I'd be interested in flying a different kind of photo shoot with him, and about halfway to Homestead decided to do some formation loops. So it's one thing being nice and level and steady photographing air to air, it's another thing doing it upside down multiple times together and photographing under G. It can be a pretty stressful environment, but Tom trusted me to get it right. We've worked together a lot over the years, so we have very good understanding between the both of us when we're in the sky. So it really came down to we started the loop and everything looked good, but it wasn't exactly to my liking. I wanted to do it again, so I gave him a quick hand signal at the end, just a circular motion out the window, and he knew exactly what I meant. Communicated it to my pilot, Robert Pinkston, and once again we went up with another formation loop, and this time right on the money. These guys did a fantastic job. They put me exactly where I needed to be to get the shots, and you can see the result in the video. Jackie C is a fantastic P-40. It's a shark mouth. It's that famous shark mouth on the nose is probably one of the most iconic fighters in all of aviation history, just for that reason. These planes are living history, so it's about more than just the photos. The photos tell a story, they document living history and get people excited. Come out to air shows and support these guys, support the museums who raise money privately to keep these planes flying, to keep living history alive, so that the next generation can learn about these things and be inspired to pursue aviation on their own, whether they want to just do it privately or they want to go in the military or whatever the case may be.